Hey guys, check out this clip and tell me what you think. Stay to the end.
I said, well, actually, I believe the Bible. And I remember, this will amuse you. Years ago, I was working in Cardiff, and next to me, or almost next to me, was Professor Chandra Wickramasinghe. I don't know whether you've heard of him. He is an astrophysicist and worked a great deal with Fred Hoyle.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about this one day, and he'd been in America, and he'd got into one of these so-called creation trials. And he said, it's such a pity. He said, the people in America, the Christians, were very nice, but they're so hopelessly naive, they believe the Bible. And I felt I had to defend my Christian brothers and sisters, in spite of how extreme their views might be. And I said, well, actually, I believe the Bible, in the sense that I take it very seriously, because, of course, it's full of metaphor and all this kind of thing. And he said, prove it to me. So I walked over to the board. I'll never forget this. He threw me a piece of chalk, and I had to prove it to him. So I wrote, and God said, let there be light. So Chandra roared his head off, and he said, there you go. You're as naive as the rest of them. Do you think God has a voice box and lungs like they have? And I said, Chandra, now you're being naive. This is very simple language. But if you don't mind, let me put it in different language. So underneath this, I wrote, in the beginning was the Word. And he said, what does that mean? And I went on, and all things came to be through the Word. Well, I said, word, speech, information. And he stopped me at that point. He said, what did you say? I said, information. You heard me. He said, are you meaning to imply that this biblical text somehow refers to the concept of information? I said, it looks like it. And then he said, does Fred Hoyle know about this? I said, I don't know. So he told him. He arranged a meeting where we had a long discussion with Fred Hoyle before he died, and I remember that so very well.
If you like that, like and subscribe for more content. I'll see you next time.